Hello, everybody, and welcome to another kind of different type of video. This video is going to be kind of short and just kind of explain a few things about critical incident roleplay and that sort of stuff. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and we'll jump into it. So a few things that are going to be gone over here. Our vehicle fleet, as well as our EUP, and basically the cool features that our server has that sets us apart from pretty much everyone else. As well as we're going to talk about, our core values, the type of people that we're looking for, and the type of thing that we're about here at Critical Incident Roleplay. As per usual with my other videos, the link to the Discord is down in the description below. So if you are interested in joining us, we are looking for qualified applicants. We're not going to waste our time on retards and booger flickers and all those types of people. We're not targeting those types of people. So if you wear a helmet, don't even bother joining the Discord. It's that simple. Okay, cool. So with that said, we'll go ahead and we'll kind of get started here. So you'll notice around me, I kind of have a lot of cars spawned, and we'll get into these. I have basically every agency spawned here. Something that's different about us, we have 4 agencies here. So we offer the sheriff's office, which these are some of their vehicles behind us. That's their Bearcat right there. We offer LSPD, as well as Highway Patrol and Department of Homeland Security. So specifically right now it's Border Patrol. Additionally, there's going to be some other things added. Also on the roof, you can kind of see up there, I have some of the air units that are spawned there. And then the uniform I'm wearing. All our EUP, all our cars, literally everything as far that you can see with the exception of scripts. And even some scripts are done in-house, but everything is done in-house. These vests are completely custom. Our uniforms are custom. Our cars are custom. They're accurate. They're one-to-one accurate to the real-life counterparts. These cars are based off the county of San Diego. Everything we do here is about as legit as it can get. That's the big thing that sets us apart. And then on top of that, we have the quality scripts. We have the quality vehicles. We have quality everything. So not only are we different than every other server in terms of, what we're based off of, but we're different in the sense that everything we have is different, and we're all about realism and quality. Okay, those are our 2 biggest points here. The other thing I want to get into that's going to set us apart from a lot of other servers is if you're anything like me or the rest of our members, you're tired of all this liberal, woke, leftist bullshit. Okay, so I'm going to be completely blunt and honest here. We don't tolerate any of that crap. None of that transvestite garbage or anything like that. We're a conservative group. We're a conservative FiveM server. All right, so we don't tolerate any BS. We're fucking cool people. We're normal people that don't have brain diseases. And so if that's something that appeals to you, join our Discord and check us out. All right, we're fuck Joe Biden, fuck all that shit. Fuck all that leftist liberal garbage, all the soft hand pussy shit. We don't do that here. All right, we're grown adults, and we have a brain. Okay, so that's the type of people that we're looking for here. So now that all that's out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna showcase some of the things that we have here. Updates do happen fairly often. We have a ton of scripts, ton of vehicles, but we're going to start with the vehicles and the uniforms because that's what you can really see. So as far as our vehicles go, here are some of the Sheriff's Office vehicles, all non-ELS, accurate patterns to their real-life counterparts, that sort of thing. Got one of our K9 cars here. We got our Bearcat here, which is pretty legit. We have, what else do we have here? We have our Crown Vic here, one of our Crown Vics. I think this Bearcat is, there we go, okay. It wasn't loaded in for some reason. All right, so yeah, that's interesting. Anyways, yeah, we got our Bearcat here. We have our Crown Vic, our traffic charger for the Sheriff's Office. Here are some of the PD cars. I'll kind of get up close to these. And actually, I'm going to showcase the interior on them. Like I was saying, all our cars are done in-house, so all the EUP, all the cars, all that stuff, I make myself. So I put a lot of detail into this stuff and make it pretty legit. That's one of the cars. We'll go ahead. We'll take a look at the interior of this guy right here. Let me open the door. But yeah, you can see it's not like a bunch of garbage that, a lot of other vehicle developers make where they have just pack a bunch of shit in there so that way it looks full. They're accurate, they're legit cars, and they look clean and they're well done. This interior is pretty much the same as that one because it's the same unit, just one's a marked unit and one's not. But yeah, we also, we have the functionality to open our trunks. So if I can come right here, yeah, you can open the trunks up. The trunks are furnished with cabinets and all that stuff. They're not just empty like a lot of developers cut corners. I don't. I have an eye for detail, and I pay attention to that kind of thing. We come over here, we have some of our other vehicles. Here are some unmarked cars that we have. These are only a couple. We have more of them. The purpose behind these two particular cars are to be as low profile as possible and basically look like civilian cars. So that's the idea behind these. But yeah, so we have these here. If you turn the lights off, you can't even tell it's a police vehicle. And then same with this one here. Very low profile. All that good stuff. This one doesn't even have an MDT in it. It just has a radio and light controller in it and all that stuff. All of these are accurate to their real life counterparts, and they're all based off of real cars. Here's one of our highway patrol cars right here. Again, this is accurate. I did not actually make this particular car. The highway patrol cars and the border patrol cars are the only ones I did not make. Those were outsourced, and eventually I do plan to make my own because some of these have shortfalls that I'm not very happy with. So yeah, but for the time being, the quality level is definitely there for them, and they're definitely usable. Some of the border patrol cars here, we have a border patrol transport truck, some off-road Tahoes, off-road enforcement, that sort of thing. Our sheriff's office motorbike, and as well as the highway patrol motorbike. As you can see, they're two separate models, both accurate to the real-life counterparts. This one even has a rifle rack on the back, so that's pretty cool. This is the border patrol transport truck. Pretty legit, pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty much the majority of the cars. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna just no clip up to the roof. This is kind of just a showcase video, so it's not, nothing's meant to be legit here other than just showing what we have. A couple of the air units. This air unit specifically, you're not gonna see it on any other server. That's because I made it. I'm actually working on an updated version of it that's going to be significantly more detailed than this one. However, this is something that we have that no one else has. Additionally, one of our other air units, this one was outsourced. However, there is going to be a new version of this put in as well with the same level of quality and detail, just more accurate and more legit to real-life law enforcement aircraft. A lot of these developers, that's the one thing I don't like about outsourcing things. A lot of these developers don't have a clue. Like, this helicopter in particular right here, this is not how the interior of the cockpit would be set up. There wouldn't be a computer in the back. There wouldn't be, a computer on the front screen or on the front dash there, the instrument panel, or anything like that. These other developers, they don't really know that though. I know these things because I pay attention to detail, and I have real life exposure to a lot of these things that we have in the server. So with that said, that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm going to work my way back down here, so I'm just going to no clip down. I'll go over some of the uniforms real quick for you guys. If I go ahead and if I type, if I could not misclick, if I type /EUP in the chat, that's going to bring up our EUP menu. All our uniforms are organized in here, all our uniform items. So we have our highway patrol uniforms in here, motor unit, all that good stuff. Female uniforms. I'm not going to put any of those on because I'm not a chick, obviously. And then various options. We have duty belt options, all that sort of thing. And you can, we have, I'm just going to scroll through here. We have 30 options in this alone, and we have a ton of holsters. These aren't even all of them. We have some accessories in here, like earpieces and mics and stuff like that. I'll go over to the PD uniforms, show some of these. Here's one of our PD uniforms. We offer the option between slacks and and BDU pants. Here's another one of them. The crime suppression team uniform, here's one of them. This vest is going to be changed. PD's getting some new stuff, so that's going to be pretty cool. And then, obviously the different ranks and all that stuff. Same stuff in here. We have, different options for things as far as vests and all that go. Belts, all these different belt options, accessories, patrol caps, that sort of thing, radio earpieces, gloves, all that good stuff. Sheriff's office will come in here. We got, the sheriff's department uniform. We have the short sleeve patrol uniform, the motor unit uniform here. Various polo shirts and things of that sort, long sleeve polo shirts, detectives uniforms, our tactical uniform, pilot uniform, all that stuff. You can switch between duty slacks and all that. We'll put on this for right now. You come down here to vests. We have a ton of vests. All these vest models are all custom. They're made by me. So these are things that no one else is going to have, which is pretty cool. A lot of people like it. I like it, that sort of thing. So yeah, we got all kinds of cool stuff in here. Some of these are outsourced vests. We don't really use some of these anymore, like this black special detail vest. We don't really use this. It is still in here. Just some things that need overhauling. But yeah, then we got mics and all that sort of stuff. But I'll throw this vest back on for right now. We got belts, a ton of holster options, drop leg holsters, all that good stuff. Accessories, patrol caps, helmets, riot helmets for, when you're getting into the shit, so to speak. The riot helmets are there, radio earpieces, respirators for wildfire evacs and things like that, gloves, all that good stuff. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and put on my earpiece instead of that. Sandfire uniforms. We'll get into the fire stuff here in a bit. Here's one of the brush turnouts. Here's one of the long sleeves. Here's one of the full SCBA, or yeah, I believe it's SCBA turnouts. I don't know. I'm not a firefighter. The guy that runs fire, he's a real firefighter. He knows what all this stuff is. But yeah, here are some of the uniforms and stuff like that for it. Female uniforms as well. And then yeah, we have. Oops, I didn't mean to close that out. If I go down to the extra duty belts and mics, we have all the thin line stuff in here as well, so that's pretty cool. As well as the thin line holsters. So we have tons of variety and tons of quality stuff in here. That people are gonna want to use and gonna want to see. But yeah, so let me just go back. I'll put on a regular. I'll just put on this uniform for right now. The other thing I wanted to showcase real quick that I don't have spawned here, we'll roll over to the fire department right over here, and we'll spawn them over here. We have fire vehicles, so if I go over to save vehicles, I have them all saved here for ease of access. We have one of our fire engines right here, based off of Cal Fire, so Sandfire in game. Got a couple more here that I'll show off. We have the Wildland truck, which is, I believe this is a Type 3 if I remember correctly. So yeah, this is pretty legit as well. We also have a pump truck, which is also, I believe, a Type 3, very similar to that other one that I just spawned, just a little bit bigger. It's a pump. So there's this one, and then we have an ambulance as well. So I'll spawn that here. Yeah, so here's our ambulance. All this stuff is legit to spec. The liveries are legit, the models are legit. All the stuff is the way it's supposed to be. And then I'll show one of the other unmarked cars while I'm over here. So this is like an unmarked Tahoe, which apparently the carcals got fucked up for this. So I'll have to fix that. But yeah, so this is we'll just pretend that's not in here. But yeah, so this is one of the unmarked cars that we have. But yeah, we got all kinds of stuff here. I'm gonna clear these out real quick, so that way it doesn't, bog down unnecessary resources while I'm trying to show some of the other stuff off, and we're gonna go back over here. I'll kind of give you guys a little bit of a tour of Sandy Shores, because there's a lot of things in Sandy Shores that are different. Obviously, the sheriff's office. We have a strip mall here, so lots of MLOs with enterable interiors and all that good stuff. I'll go with this one. This is a pretty cool one. Yeah, enterable interiors is kind of based off the Saul Goodman office, which is pretty legit. Not a lot of servers have this kind of stuff. The emergency room, the burger shot, all that. You come over to the motel. We have a full motel. Every single room here is enterable. So yeah, we can come in every room, and then you can actually change the way the room's set up. So like, let's say I want it trashed, I can set it to trashed, right? Or let's say I wanted it, clean simple. What if I wanted clean double? All right, but if I wanted it trash, you can change the setup on it, which is pretty cool. That'll change for everyone in the server. All that stuff's pretty legit. Yeah, I'll show you guys the CAD that we use. We use Sonoran CAD. Pretty self-explanatory. A lot of people use this. Nothing revolutionary here, with the exception of how we do things and all that stuff.
New dispatch. Undefined.
Different agencies,
unknown,
Department of Homeland Security, all that stuff.
3002.
I'm gonna self-clear off of this because I don't want to be on that. But yeah, all kinds of things in here. We got live map, all that stuff. I'm in here right now by myself. It's really late, but if other people were in here and logged into the CAD, they'd pop up. Our radio script is another thing that's pretty cool. We have the SCMP 25 radio script, so it emulates a Motorola radio 1-to-1. All the buttons on it work, all the functionalities work. We have a ton of different channels on it that all have their different purposes and that are custom tailored to us. We have the option to set custom radio animations. So if I want to do /radio anim, and let's say I wanted a handheld radio, right? Because I have a handheld radio on this belt. I can have a handheld radio. I'm going to be transmitting on this handheld radio, right? Now let's say I wanted to change my uniform back over to the sheriff's office uniform, we'll say. We'll just throw this on, and we will, let's put on one of our vests. We'll put on this vest right here that has a chest mic on it, right? So then I can do /radio anim, and I can do use chest. So now I'm talking on the radio, I'm holding my chest mic, so on and so forth. Let's say I had a vest that had a shoulder mic. I could use the shoulder mic. I'm talking on my shoulder mic now. Obviously, there's not one on this vest model, but you guys get the idea. That specific thing right there, that's just one of very many things that we have in this server that no one else has. Even people that have this exact radio script, they don't have it set up the way we have it set up. We found a little bit of a workaround that, some people on our dev team and all that had done some stuff to make it work right. And, so no one else can change your radio animation with the script in real time. I don't even think there's any other servers really that have that other than maybe like OCRP, but as far as in-game radio stuff and in-game realism and everything being simple and ease of access and all that, we are the best. Our roleplay quality is top tier. Our values are top tier. Our assets are top tier. All that stuff. We got weapon mods, high quality stuff. Tasers, all that stuff. We actually have multiple tasers in here. We have an X7 as well. Just depends on what you want to use. Another thing we have that's pretty cool, we have pepper spray. And actually, you know what? To demonstrate that, let's go over to the airfield. And I'm going to not fall to my death. I'm going to do /riot. And this is going to allow me to spawn a bunch of people, and these people will go and riot. So like you can spawn NPCs like for riot situations and stuff like that. And let's say these people were combative towards me, and I wanted to pepper spray them. So, and this works on players too, but I could pepper spray this guy, and he's gonna get pepper sprayed. There's gonna be an effect that plays on his screen, and this will work for actual players as well. It's pretty cool. So like I'll pepper spray this chick right here. She's gonna get pepper sprayed, and if they're gonna fall on the ground, they're not gonna be able to see anything, so on and so forth. So this is a big can. Another cool thing that we have something called Pocket Sand, which not a lot of servers have. Some of these scripts are from Big Daddy Scripts. We use a lot of his stuff on here. Some other servers do, like OCRP, but not a lot of people do it. And I'll be honest, I'm not trying to talk shit on OCRP, but our RP is more realistic than theirs is. So Pocket Sand, it doesn't show. You can just throw it in their eyes. You can pocket sand, run away. So kind of cool for the civilians and stuff like that. That's a pretty cool thing. We have this Sonora Road here, which is pretty cool that not a lot of servers have. We also have the a paved North Calafia Road, which is pretty cool. Not a lot of servers have this either. So we have a lot of things here that set us apart from other servers. And if you go and watch some of the other videos on my channel, the gameplay videos and stuff like that, it'll show you what our actual day-to-day roleplay is like, and what the gameplay is like when you're actually a member and in the server. It's pretty astonishing compared to a lot of these other servers. Like, the whole reason I created this server right here was with the vision of basically creating something that didn't exist. There is no server that offers the freedoms that we offer to our members, as well as, does it with high-quality assets on, a dedicated server, with frequent updates and good policies and good roleplay. Our age limit's 16 years old. We don't allow children in here. If you're a squeaker, you're not going to make it past the interview process. And then obviously all the stuff that I said at the beginning of the video. The main reason I'm making this video actually and going through and saying all the things that I've said and showcasing things is because we're getting tired of all these wine bags that are joining the server, and whining about stupid shit, or just the FiveM community as a whole. We're tired of listening to them whine and basically be little bitches. We're tired of hearing it. Grow up. Pull your pants up and stop acting like a little pussy. Is basically the approach we're taking. So, if this sounds like the type of place that you'd want to hang out at, where a lot of people are cool and laid back and down to earth and aren't mentally deranged, so to speak, yeah, come check us out. We're looking for members. We're looking for qualified people that are going to want to fill roles. Yeah, I know this video is going to upset a lot of people, and I'm totally fine with that. By all means, go ahead, leave an angry comment. Go off on me, speak your mind. I don't really care. You're not the type of person we're targeting. We're actually trying to deter you, and I hope that this video does that. But for those of you that are interested in this type of thing and that want to be a part of a quality server, check us out. Links in the description. Join the Discord. Fill out the brief application. Does not take long at all. We'll get you in for an interview. We'll get you trained up, and we'll get you in as a member here. So yeah, if any of you guys have any questions about anything, join the Discord. Go through that process, all that stuff. But yeah, until the next video, thanks for watching. Thanks for your time, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what we have to offer here.